everybody. Hi. Hold on. I'm posting. And I also didn't. What the fuck? Oh. I didn't change my camera. It's fine, don't worry about it. It's also kind of hot in here. I might turn my fan on. I don't know. We'll see. Our day doing homework and may kill myself about it. Baby, oh, just a little loco like boots in Acapulco. Oh. Da dum dum da 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 da. Baby, oh, you're just a little loco like boots in Acapulco. Okay, sorry. I'm posting, I am focusing, I am not on Twitter. I'm not. I'm not. Okay, I'm not anymore. Um, okay. Couple more things. My new job is waiting for me. Thank God. I was really concerned. I might tape it down. No, I won't. I fucking lied. I'm not gonna do that. Cool. I don't want to listen to this song. Perfect. Much better. Okay. I'm touching it. The roof to the Bluetooth. Okay, come hang out. Okay, posted. Success in the typed up sky. In my heart, girl in them jeans. How you fit them things? You hear me calling ya? Do you hear me calling ya? Hear me calling. Okay. I wasn't like emotionally prepared for this in the slightest. Um, 'Cause this is also a very large piece of paper. It was required. I would never, in my life, choose to draw big. Well, that's a lie. If it was of my own free will, maybe, but really can't be asked. Do you hear me calling? You hear me calling? So I can't even take the fucking pastel thing down because I don't know what colors I'm gonna use. And I'm not really gonna concern myself with sketching because I don't care. What then? What are you gonna do? Nothing. Not a fucking thing. Cause I'll change it right now. Oh, there we go. Fucking Jesus. Mirror. Surprise. Wow, it's like ass. You can even see the ground. It's like a baby. Disguise. Oh yeah, I forgot. I fucking have to use this piece of shit. Because otherwise you can't see. Wow. I wanted to, I can't help it. Yeah, you can see it. But no. Let me do some adjusting here. I care so fucking little about traditional art streams. That's the best we're gonna get, I think. I am going to put the mic a little further away than normal. I'll just turn it up. I'm also gonna change it to the likes. Mine. Oh no, that's okay. That's good. Okay. I'm gonna get up a picture. Frog. Enter. Puppy-eyed glass frog. Aw, he's kind of cute. Puppy frog. Aw. I like puppy frog. I won't do puppy frog though. I will do regular frog. Okay. Whew. Alright. I've fucked these up so bad. Okay. This one looks good. This is the dark version. Weeball. We'll get a little lighter. That's good. This one's clearly my favorite, but we'll do this one. Maybe even this one. Maybe we can go for a cool color palette, actually. We'll still use this yellow. Probably. I actually have no fucking idea. I think I'll want gray, but I don't know what for. We'll want black, but it's in so many pieces. It pisses me off so bad. We'll probably want brown. This one was nice at the time. Oh yeah, because of the log, obviously. Fucking idiot. Probably want a little bit of blue. We'll throw these in there. We'll not do purple. We'll actually use this color as well. What do you think? Anything else? Do we want any other colors? Probably not. I don't think. We could add a little pink maybe. I feel like that might be good someplace. I don't know where. But on the frog picture there's like a little bit, not a whole lot of pink. Like in his mouth and on his toes. So maybe we'll do that. I could use this color as the pink instead, but I don't think I will. Okay. What the hell song is this? Is it shit? It is. Fuck off. I hate this song. Hi, Big Time Rush. So much better than the shit that was about to start. Okay. One of them popped out. It's kind of fucked up. Okay, I don't really know what I'm doing. I don't really want to work on this. So it's kind of like gonna be whatever. Cause it's also every word I ate make my stomach ache. Mistake. We're gonna kind of fade it out this way. Look my way. Why you so hot and cold? I wish I hadn't done that. I need my kneaded eraser. Saw some way to make your own kneaded eraser, I think on like a fuck ass YouTube short or some shit. It probably doesn't work, but I thought it was cool. Yeah. Hello? Found it. Leave it. I don't want to believe it. Gotta warm it up a little bit. That's it all for nothing. Must be my mistake. Overcompensate. You don't even look my way. I think the fading things out will be interesting. I wanna know the reason. You only call me on the weekends. You love me, don't. I wanna know the reason. You only call me on the weekends. Where you at tonight? Where you at tonight? Be honest about the reason, then I can let it go. Where you at tonight? Okay. Gotta know the reason. Oh. Why you so hot and cold? I wanna know the reason. They call me on the weekend. We'll probably cut the water off like right here. Cause then we can kind of have like the marshy stuff in the background. I don't really know. Like I did the sketch or whatever, but I don't really. I'm gonna want a lighter color. Just kidding, I have this. Nothing matters. Awkward. We'll probably add like a little bit of moss or something. I feel like gray also will kind of help with that mossy feel. I'm just gonna kind of go crazy. Like, I don't really give a fuck about anything going on. We'll probably want it to be darker. The potholes. I think we're gonna kind of have the frog be the brightest thing in the room. I do not like the light brown. Let's fix that, probably. I do like the light green a little bit. Like, just a little taste. It doesn't have to be crazy. I have trouble kind of getting abstract, you know? I'm gonna... Ooh. Very nice. And I think I'm gonna have to kind of get a little fucky. Um, but anyway, I have trouble getting like loose with things, and I think this particular thing could benefit from that. I also don't want to fucking work on it. So that's definitely another element of another piece of the puzzle here. So I can do a little bit of shading. But I don't think it's super necessary. Probably just enough to get it kind of, if the colors are mixing, have that happen. And then, but yeah, I really like, I'm liking the chalk in that sense. I don't like how fucking messy it is. It makes me not want to work with it. Like, there is still chalk. I know you probably can see that, but there's still chalk all over my desk because I forgot to clean from last time. I was also sick all week last week, so that pretty much tracks, I think. But I feel like I was talking about something, but I don't really remember. You know, that's okay, buddy. You know, that's okay too. Art. So true, Trilla. Also, hi. How are you? Hope you're good. I'm really gonna need a new kneaded eraser after this. Like, this is bad. Thomas Touch. That's good. Congrats on being good. I like the like mucky look. I almost don't want to go over it. I'm pretty good. I don't want to be doing this right now. But it's going okay. Like, I'm surprised at how quickly I started having fun. Cause all of my other chalk assignments I've done on pastel paper, which is like you're not supposed to necessarily, like it's not a requirement obviously. It just makes the most sense to this color is bad. No, bad color. Um but there's like the pastel paper makes the most sense to do pastels on, wouldn't you fucking guess? Um, and there is a fucking reason for that, and it's because doing pastels on literally any other paper kind of sucks shit. So, um, I can tell you that shit for free. So if you're ever thinking about doing pastels on something other than pastel paper, don't, because it sucks. I'm actually doing it right now, and it's actually not that bad, but it's on watercolor paper. So there's still texture to it, but it's definitely losing the texture to look a lot quicker than I'd like. So this is going to be like a pretty quick thing. We might actually have time for something else because I'm doing this relatively fast. Not the color I wanted. Probably shouldn't have done that. We'll lighten this back up here. One of my classmates, so the way the assignment was given to us, she's pretty picky about the way she assigns things, in the sense that like she has a pretty set like vision for how she wants you to do things. Like if there's um um if there's like colors she wants you to use or whatever, she will tell you. Which I don't mind necessarily, because honestly, um the uh I don't typically step out of my comfort zones. So it's probably a good thing that I'm taking her classes. And I get to take it again in the fall. Another drawing class. So that'll be exciting. Oops. Um, but yeah, one of our assignments, I don't think I did this one on stream, but one of our assignments was we were required to um what the hell? Uh oh yeah, we could only use 3 chalk pastels. I did not do this on stream. Um we were only allowed to do 3, and they had to be um like that's okay. Hope chicken went well. Also, hi, how are you? Um but the assignment was three three pastels, and they had to be the primary colors. Um isn't the fundamental of art self-expression? I would have thought technique was more important than having strict instructions. Actually, I really enjoy having limitations. Like, it's not necessarily limitations in content matter. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. Like the content require it's alright, bland as fuck. Damn, I'm sorry. The like we have like themes sometimes, and it is art school, so like pushing yourself, blah blah blah, is a good thing. So having requirements in that sense is um is good because then you're forced to learn how to draw things that you like. Because I'm a fucking no, of course, of course. I love talking about art bullshit, so I love that you asked. Actually, but the um, but like as a kid, if you're starting to draw and all you like drawing is your favorite anime characters, because that's what I liked doing as a kid. Is it was like that's why I wanted to know. That's why I wanted to draw was because I saw like Warrior Cat's AMVs on the internet. I was like, wow, that's so cool. I want to be able to do that someday. So that's why I started drawing. Um, but that's all I drew. And so like if I'm ever going to improve, even in the areas in which I prefer drawing, people, narrative works, things like that, I am going to have to limit myself and work within those limitations to learn how to work with what you have. So the color limitations has been my personal favorite thing we've done so far, um, because it kind of teaches you how the colors work together. Um, the this particular assignment it didn't really, um, but that was mostly because of the colors that I chose, and since they had to be a variation of red, yellow, blue. Um it wasn't like I didn't learn a whole lot, but it so instead of cuz it's a color drawing media class, so it's not grayscale. Which I think the drawing class that we're going to be doing, well that I'm going to be doing, you're not going to be doing fucking anything. Um but um the drawing class that I'm going to be doing, that's probably going to be in grayscale. So it's probably going to be like charcoal, um, color. No, I'm sorry, charcoal, pencil, shit like that. Because it's not going to be focusing on the use of color. It's going to be the other shit. Um, but the um she wanted us to limit ourselves to three colors because she wanted us to focus on value but using color. Cause all like color has value still. Like the dark brown is a darker value than this light brown that I'm using. Um, but sometimes it's easy to forget the role that value plays when you're using color. So she had us do basically a grayscale drawing, but using the three primary colors. And we got so I picked a really pastel yellow, um, this teal for my blue, and then a magenta pretty similar to this one. So it was this. Like these three. And these two are extremely close in value. And I didn't realize that until I had already started, so I kind of fucked myself over, but mixing the two makes a purple and it's like a darker value as a result. Very weird how that works out, by the way, even though they're kind of similar. Um, but the way some people did their pieces was really interesting because someone had done theirs and the values were very very similar. Like they had done um extremely like pastel colors. And that's kind of been her whole thing the whole semester. Um but So that was interesting to see. But anyway, point is that limiting your tools can kind of help you expand your skills and also creativity in how to use the thing you're limiting. Um it's definitely like limitations are definitely more of a skill like based thing. Like I don't think you need to limit yourself in every art piece you create. In fact, I think that'd be kind of goofy um to do, but if you're studying and you're studying um value, the thing you'd be limiting is color. And you don't necessarily have to limit yourself in the sense it's like it has to be grayscale, but you can pick one color. So it'd be monochrome, so you're technically limiting yourself by doing a grayscale piece. Um so I think a lot of art is limited in a way a lot of people don't really notice. Um and yeah, I think the strict instruction part, like limitations is great, but like this particular piece, she was pretty stingy about the way we did the watercolor, and I think that's just cuz she's anal. She's a little bit annoying in that way. Like she's my favorite art teacher I've ever had. She's got a master's degree in painting, which I think is fucking insane. Um but I've never learned more from a teacher than I've learned from her. Um, so shout out to her. But this assignment, she wanted us to um do gestural watercolor and only do like a few strokes of it. Um I don't like how there we go. Um so she only wanted us to use one or two colors, and she wanted us to cross the boundaries of the paper instead of being like in the middle. So like my strokes cross all the way and they hit the edges of the paper. Whereas some of the examples she showed were just kind of like a scribble in the center of the paper, and that was kind of it. Cuz she didn't want us to think of something to draw first. She wanted us to do the gestural watercolor and then consider it like after the fact. Um which I wasn't really excited to do. Um cuz I thought it would be kind of stupid. It's like she was just like I want the paper to speak to you. And I was like that sounds corny. I don't really want to do that. Um and it is corny. Like don't get me wrong. It's kind of goofy to say it like that, but it could be worse cuz my life drawing teacher was, oh my god, super fucking annoying in that sense. Um and it's weird cuz and that's a shitty part about going to art school is all of your teachers are going to feel differently about the things that you're doing. Um like my life drawing teacher really 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 hated it for certain assignments when your lines were too clean. Like he wanted you to find where you were drawing. Hi Emma. How are you? But he wanted you to like find the line, and he wanted you to do it over and over and over again and get it wrong and kind of make it look messy or whatever. And I was like, "Oh, okay." So I started doing that. Um And it's not that this teacher doesn't want me to do that necessarily. Stardew Valley looks different these days. Oh shit! Did it not change? That's so fucked. Okay, hopefully it changed this time, because I changed it, but I didn't click update or done or whatever, so that was my bad. I'll get it. Thank you. I appreciate you saying something. Me too. It really is, a streamer staple. With formaldehyde. Um, but yeah, it's not that this teacher is like, you need to have a clean line or whatever, but like in my own personal wanderings when I'm trying to figure out, like, thank you. Um, I'm having a lot of fun with this. I didn't think I would, but it's fun to just fuck around and find out. Normally I'm like, oh, it has to be pretty. I don't care. um, is it Talked About Style? Yes, it is. I'm doing homework for a uh color drawing media class. Um, it's basically a medium class. Uh, all we really learned is chalk, pastel, and colored pencil. Um, and as anticipated, chalk pastel is literally just charcoal but in color. Um, which has been pretty nice. But since I've never needed to layer charcoal in the way that you need to layer chalk pastel, so that's definitely a challenge that I've come to face, but it's been interesting overall. Um, but anyway, in my wanderings, I've been finding that um a lot of, because I've been trying to figure out um line art in particular, because I'm pretty unsure of myself when it comes to lines. Like I redo lines over and over and over again, so I'm trying to get a little bit better at that. And I think I've come to notice that my problem isn't necessarily line confidence. It's, if I can redo it, I will. These chalk process in years definitely still have some. So true. Me too. I have a bunch of shit that I haven't touched in 8 million years, and this is going to be one of the ones that I bought and I'm just gonna forget about for a really long time. um, but I'm having fun with it at current. I don't I don't draw traditionally a lot because it's just easier to log onto my computer and kind of fuck around on my computer. Jelly gouache? What the hell? I've never heard of jelly gouache before. Gotta Google that. Sounds really fun. Fortunately, my hands are covered in chalk now, so I can't. um, but since it's so much easier to just like get on my computer, um, and draw that way, I don't do a whole lot of traditional stuff. Um, I'm hoping, cuz I'm going to school and I'm hoping to become an art teacher or whatever. Um, I'm hoping that as a result of that, I'll probably do more traditional art and probably learn as a result of all these fuck ass studio classes I have to take. It's basically just gouache paint in these little pots. This in a pot. Aw, I love little pots. Well, jelly gouache sounds fun. I have regular gouache. They just come in tubes. I have lame gouache. That's not true. I like gouache. I don't get to use it very often because I don't paint. But I'm trying to get better about keeping a sketchbook, and I decided that I watched a good video um where um I'll agree to that. Um it was like, this is how you should use your sketchbook or whatever. Cause gouache is a funny word. Yeah. Gucci or guachi or guake. You can say it in so many ways. Cause it doesn't make any sense, the spelling. Um, I think I used to pronounce it differently, but someone was like, that's not how you pronounce it. And I go, oh. And since I'm like easy to embarrass, I what's the sketchbook video? I need that. It's well, I'll just give you the gist. It's like an 8-minute video, and I don't think you probably don't need all that shit. I'll just summarize it for you in even more time. Since you're already here. But the video, basically what it was talking about was it was giving you tips on how to fill a sketchbook. And I don't really have that problem. It's more a matter of I don't know what to draw. So that was why I was watching the video. It wasn't necessarily, oh no, I need to sit down and fill one sketchbook. It's like I can. I've done it before. It just it looks boring. The pages are uninspired and it's just me coming up with shit to draw out of necessity rather than like actually helping me improve or whatever. Um so um the video basically said come up with goals for what you want to do with your sketchbook. Is it like come up with like 4 or 5, focus on that. If you want to do character design, use your sketchbook to character design. If you want to um use it to explore bigger pieces that you'd like to do but don't want to like commit to anything, like use it for thumbnailing or concepting. um or if you want to do anatomy studies, do it, use your pages to study anatomy, blah blah blah. So like pick things to do and then use that to improve what the things you want to improve. So that was a big takeaway for me personally. um actually forget the rest of the tips because that one had such a significant impact on my psyche. Um, cause I feel like once I got my iPad, I just sketched on that and forgot about my sketchbooks. I one of the biggest reasons I keep a sketchbook now is mainly so I have art to post to make sure that I'm staying relevant or whatever. Cause I don't finish a whole lot of art on stream because I do shit like this where I get distracted and I don't, or I get sick and I don't finish my assignments for school, so I have to sit here and do them instead. Um, so I keep a sketchbook so I actually um get we'll draw the frog first. Let me get my reference picture back out. Um we want him to be a light color. Do I have a mm, we'll do this color actually. But the um it's just easier to sketch on the go on paper because I don't always have my computer or whatever. An iPad would be a different ballgame. And arguably, instead of having a paper sketchbook, you could keep one um on your iPad. But I do think making sure you keep the fundamentals fresh on paper is important because I found that because I don't do a lot of traditional art, it's not necessarily that I'm losing the ability to do traditional art, it's that I I cheat too much digitally. And it's not cheating if it makes it go faster, but my understanding of things like color or um uh it's mostly color that I cheat on, but color, other things of that nature, I um I kind of lose that ability, and then when I return to paper, it's I've been cheating for so long, I don't know how to go about getting that stuff on paper. Like lighting. I'm spectacularly horrible at lighting on paper. I can do a fucking grayscale drawing all damn day. You put me th- in a in a charcoal setting or something, it's pretty much over for you. But as soon as you want me to paint, it's Jesus. This ability to scale. Proportions is another big one. That one's huge. It definitely depends on what, like, the girth of the drawing that I'm doing. Um, because if it's like if it's like a quick, like, character drawing, it's kind of whatever. But if it's um something that if there's perspective in like the background, if there's a background at all, really, it's fucking over from there. Cause and this was what really got me. It was year last year. That's fucking crazy. My final project for life drawing, the fact that it was fucking life drawing is some of his projects in that class were real weird. But in life drawing, he assigned something where we had to draw three people, or I think it was like two or more people interacting or some shit, and that was the assignment. Like we could do kind of whatever we wanted. Um, but they had to be interacting. And I had a pretty lofty um idea of what I wanted it to look like, but when I actually got there, it looked like ass cuz I didn't know how to do, and I knew I could do better than that. I also kind of fucked myself over by not giving myself enough time to work on it, which was definitely a piece of the puzzle, but um it was also a matter of not having the skills to get it all down. Um and I've never really had the skills because of how much time I spent as a kid fucking around drawing my favorite anime characters or whatever. So instead of improving in the background department, I've always been pretty focused on um anatomy and things like that. Like that's stuff I've never had trouble with and I've always liked doing it. Um but yeah. So I think keeping a sketchbook in the sense that it's a place to kind of practice and keep those fundamental muscles working or whatever. This is way too yellow. Please go away. Um, I don't remember where I was going with this. I think I was. Oh, yeah, the video. I really don't remember what else the video said. I saved it, so I could probably find it. But the biggest one was definitely the goal setting. Moving out. Oh, oh. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Moving out. I'm trying to make. Whoops. I'm like making a bunch of um copy. Okay. Here is the um video I saw. Um the building a habit one was also good. I'm just shit at that. You watch you still watching later? Then we have sketchbook and Arier. We can only hope. Someone tell me to get off TikTok. I've been in him. I the asshole hell. Go back. You can join our conversation about sketchbooks. Because you want to learn how to draw, so that could be beneficial for you. Set a time restriction on me. Aw, Fricky, yeah. He's just a blob right now, but he'll get there. I forgot how much I like watching myself draw from a slightly different angle. Because I was like, he looks like a blob, but on your guys' end, he looks like a frog. I feel this is necessary. I wish my phone did that shit. I wish I had the ability to shut my phone off. Because I feel like that's the only way I'll stop at a decent time unless I'm having too good of a time. You know what I mean? Like, if my phone just simply shut the fuck down at like 11 and I couldn't be on it anymore, I would get bored and go to sleep. Unless I'm like on my laptop or computer or something, in which case there's no fucking um there's no salvaging that. Um but there's time restrictions on all social media apps to like an hour each day. I have it blocking everything for doom scrolling in bed. I need my bedtime scrolling to go to sleep, apparently. Because I didn't go to bed until I was on my phone a little bit. Hello. Hello again. Ooh. I should have picked... That's okay, we'll use this green. Actually, that works really well. Do, 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 do. Let's see. Whoo, that is very, very much. That's too much. Okay. Hold on. I might actually need this one. Kind of wanted it to be pinker, but I don't. Oh, that's good. We'll do that one. Because the thing I did with my last piece was it was very monochromatic. It was very brown. And she suggested violet. And I was like, that's a stupid idea. It was actually great. She has a master's for a reason. The violet really helped it pop. So I feel like having a better understanding of color is going to be really great for me. Because then I'm going to be able to add color that I wouldn't expect would make sense, but secretly does. Are valid. PhDs are not. So true. No, because I had a teacher, who had a PhD, and he was stupid as hell. Maybe I add a little bit. Just a little. Just a little. Actually, you want to know what? Do we wanted one? Should we do gray? No. I think it needs to be darker. That's good. No. But yeah, my holistic health teacher had a PhD. He even had a fucking practice, which was crazy. But his practice, first of all, he wanted us to call him. Oh yeah, he really grinded my gears, man. I asked him for help on the last assignment, and instead of clarifying the instructions, he just repeated the instructions for the assignment. And it was like, okay, thanks, asshole. This doesn't exactly help me. I was asking you to clarify. I don't really give a fucking shit about the assignment if I don't understand it in the fucking first place, dipshit. And then he came back to me and said some shit implying that I had oh, cuz I had asked him. I was like, "Hey man, I don't really get this. What's up?" And he just sent me the requirements and I was like, "Okay, fine." So I figured, whatever, I'll just figure it out on my own. And if he doesn't like the essay that I give him, I'm gonna fucking throw a temper tantrum. And it's not that he gave me a bad grade or anything. He didn't. It was a halfway decent grade. The problem is that he made a comment about the thing I had a question on. And it was like, if you had clarified what I had asked you, maybe I would have gotten a better fucking grade, because that was what I was confused about. That's why I asked you the question in the first place, was because I didn't understand your instructions. That pissed me off so fucking bad it wasn't even funny. Your car, in the back of your car. Me too. And like, sure, he was nice enough for the rest of the semester or whatever. It was actually like nearing the end that we had done that assignment, but like, absolutely fucking mind-numbingly upsetting. Really funny. I was like thinking about just, like flip-flopping to the lily pad. I don't. Text message. I must be really popular. Maybe I do need gray. I do not like gray. Blue is good. Maybe we'll do a lighter blue, actually. You know, I think we're gonna get pretty close to finishing. Like, I kind of like. Oh shit! I have to run an ad. Hold on, I was in the middle of something. I kind of thought this was gonna take fucking forever, and it's not. So that's really cool. So I really did not want to do this because it's not even due tomorrow. It's just the critique tomorrow, so it's kind of like I could stop right now, and um it wouldn't be the end of the world. But honestly, it'd be nice to have like a full ish thing finished. Or something close to being finished. That'd be kind of nice. Anyway, I have to run my ad now. Give me a breather on the chalk covered hands thing. Um, so I will be right back. Everybody sit tight during the ad. Okay, I'm back now. Didn't expect that to be the song. That was on. Um, God damn it, that's fucking hysterical. Anyway, um, the the funny thing about taking a break when I'm doing these, when I'm doing chalk, is I go into the bathroom and I'm covered to the bitch in chalk. It's like, oh, okay, cool. Oh, so no one was gonna tell me that I'm covered in chalk right now? That's pretty fucked up of you guys. But you can't because you can't see me. God, this song fucks. I tried to listen to Bob Dylan today. I got bored. Like, I'm sure he's fine. I feel like I just have to be in the mood though. And I'm just not in the mood. Gonna dance again. I'm gonna do this color for the lily pad. He's looking a little too chunky there. For my reference picture, at least. I'm sure he was fine. The music seems so loud. Where's the... There it is. Again. Oh yeah! I was literally talking earlier. Sorry, I was just curious about my lamp. And what it would look like. No, but the reason I was talking earlier about the uh this assignment was because I was gonna talk about somebody else's assignment because I'm evil and fucked up and like to bitch about other people's assignments. Oh my god, actually forget it. I'm gonna talk about the critique last time. That shit was so funny. So the critique this past time, we did a critique on our food assignments, and I did mine on my bread, soup, and rice, and I um uh the uh um the person who had done um the um truffles or whatever, essentially stealing somebody else's previous idea. I was like, okay, man, that's basically just one of the examples she just gave us. Can you be like a little more creative or no? Um, the answer was no. Uh, so we talked about hers for so fucking long, and it was the same comment over and over and over. It was like, okay, we get it. You think they could go in a chocolate shop because she had bought them or whatever, right? And so there's this one lady, and she talks a lot, and that's fine. That's great. Happy for you. But she's very repetitive. Like, she'll say the same fucking comment like 4 or 5 times, and it's like, oh, you said that. I heard you the first time. Oh, and so that was basically the whole critique. So not only did I see the same fucking assignment, not only did I see the same fucking assignment that we did in the examples, I had to hear the same fucking comment like 7 times. It's like, okay, god damn it. I hear ya. I hear ya. I'm listening. And I did not want to be there. I was in a really shitty ass mood that day for some reason. I don't even remember why. Um, but hearing the same fucking comment, oh my god, upwards of like 6 times. Cause it was a fucking food assignment. So once she got her hands on that on the truffle assignment, where she was like, yeah, you could absolutely see this uh in a chocolate shop. You could absolutely see this in a candy store. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. Um, as soon as she got her hands on that fucking comment, she was like, I'm gonna say it for everybody, except in varying degrees of at varying locations. Cause like, since some people did cake, some she'd say it for like um the she'd be like, yeah, I could see this in a bread store, like if she's talking about mine, or I could see this in a bakery if someone did cake. And I was like, oh, thank you. I'm glad. Um, and like, I don't know. Just come up with something new to say, please. It's okay. Um, someone did a burger. Um, and he draws a bit slow, so to some of the critiques, he only shows up with like one drawing. Um, he's the only cis dude in class. Fucking hate his ass, by the way. He's annoying as hell, but that's beside the point. Um, he um went up in front of the class and was like, ladies, and I was like, hey, fucking hold on a minute. Hold on, man. Normally I don't get twisted about being misgendered or whatever. Like, normally it doesn't bother me, but he has literally had a conversation with me about my gender. And I feel like after we have a candid conversation about it, you're not allowed to anymore. Like like earlier today, for example, somebody was like, "Thank you so much, ma'am." And I was like, "Absolutely, have a good day." Cuz she doesn't know who the fuck I am. You know what I mean? I'm not going to get hot and bothered over fucking nothing like that. She's not going to talk to me again. She's not even coming into this like building. Um she actually meant to be someplace else. She was thanking me for showing her the way to the correct location. I'm not gonna see her again. Just some lady who came in to the library. Oh shit, sorry. My bad. Just some random lady who came into the library. Um and said thank you, ma'am, before leaving. I was like, have a good one. But the fucking guy in class, sorry, buddy, you're not allowed to do that shit. You know exactly what's going on. Um, yeah, yeah. I don't know. And maybe I should get more upset about it. Maybe I should be a little more like, hey, actually, I just don't have the energy. Um, Heard, chef. Thank you. Happy to hear that. um, for the longest time. Dude, hate that guy. Yes. Fuck that guy. He's annoying as hell. Be music left to right. But yeah, I don't know. He was annoying. He did a burger for his assignment, and he um and I was in such a bad mood. I didn't feel like critiquing, which is a super bad sign because I love um critiquing. Like, it's one of my favorites, especially in the circumstance that this teacher does it. Like, she's the way we do critiques is, it's like critiques are expected, you are required to talk, and she won't let you do, wow, that looks really nice. Like, she makes you say something real. um Hi, Twilight stream. Forgot about her. um the uh I'm gonna add a little crease here. um um but yeah, I didn't feel like critiquing his, but his was too much. Like, it was funny because he was talking about how he wasn't sure what he was going to do for his third one, because we had to do three foods, and he was going to do a burger, fries, and onion rings all on one sheet. I think a piece of pizza on his next one, and then he wanted like a dessert. He was thinking about doing like a milkshake or whatever. And people were like, make sure it's not too boring. And I was like, no, girl, we need to make sure that's boring as hell, because doing burgers and then fries and onion rings all on one sheet, you should, that's three foods right there. What are you doing? Why are you making this harder for yourself? It's the okay, you did it. That's the three foods. Like, hello? I don't know why he did that. And I almost said something. I was almost like, I think you need to tone it down. Actually, I know everyone else is saying ramp that shit up. I don't think so. I think you need to fucking cool down. That's a little much. Oh, for the longest time. um, Sorry, I got distracted. I'm sorry about the shit guy. And thank you. I also like him. I like how he's turning out. He's so silly, so frog shaped. You are around. Ready to go. So frog shaped. It's always funny because I never draw animals. Animals is just not something that I care to draw typically. But whenever I do, it's always like, yippee! Froggy! Or whatever. That was kind of what was cool about this assignment is it was just like, let your paper speak to you or whatever the fuck, which sounds stupid, but apparently when I let my paper talk to me, I draw something I don't normally draw. Animals. So, not all bad overall. I can't find you. This cove, oh, he's not here. Then I am ready to go. Ready to go. I don't think you were here, but earlier when I was like looking up a frog reference or whatever. But I found a frog called a puppy frog or some shit or puppy eye frog. Hold on. Glass puppy frog? Let me look at him. Endangered scrotum frog. That's so funny because he does look like a scrotum. Happy for him. Where is he? Where is the green puppy frog? Puppy-eyed glass frog, and it's the fucking cutest fucking goddamn frog I've ever seen in my life. He is so puppy coated. Puppy. Hold on. I will send a picture in the Discord. Paste. Puppy frog. Like, that's crazy. Puppy frog, yeah. I love puppy frog. Puppy frog and I are best friends. Ugh. Dang, get your related racists. Dawn FM, say no more. Dude. Oh, you want to know what? This is the fake song. That's okay, I like it anyway. Puppy frog. Okay, I'm fucking playing the song that it leads into. I cannot believe that. Like, thank you, the script. Not right now. Maybe another time. Dude, I fucking love music. You ever think about that? The people who don't listen to music fucking freak me out, man. I'm gonna be honest. And working on me, baby. In my life. What's wrong with me, baby? So now, and I realize when I held you with your trying eyes to stay. Didn't tell you. So from loving him, you made up your mind. Said, hey, I love you, girl, but I'm out of time. Is this the right color? I think it is. It just looks really fucking ugly now for some reason. You, but I'm out of time. Hold on, let me get a different grade. If you mess up just a little. Okay, yeah, that's. Whoa, that's much better. Just a little. They'll come right back. You're right. Getting at a little. Just a little. The time. Remember when I held you? You begged me with your drowning eyes to stay. We can't keep you from loving him. You made up your mind. Said, hey, I love you, girl, but I'm out of time. Said, hey, I love you, but I'm out of time. Where's my Lady John Wick story where she runs around killing people, but not for a I was raped or I was cheated on, just like a these people caught me on a bad day and I'm gonna kill them? So true. Or you could do a real John Wick where someone killed her dog. Me too. That's actually not at fucking all what John Wick is about. I promise I understand the story. It's slightly deeper than that. Not much, but I promise it is. The storytelling itself, like the actual movies, like if you don't pay any attention, they feel like they don't fucking mean anything. But I promise you, they do. Apparently each movie is supposed to be the 5 stages of grief. I don't believe that. It's a cool theory, but um, it can't be because there's gonna be like 7 movies. Some slow tracks. Dawn FM. Okay, it's gonna fucking repeat. Oh. Saturn, okay, sure. Play whatever the fuck you want. I'll see if I care. The universe, please get noise. Because every time there's a lady killer, it's men are. Shut the fuck up! Just let her kill people! Let her be crazy! Let her pass that one Bechdel test! So true. You think. That. People think. Oh, okay, I wasn't reading that right. Um. Because she's the only. Okay, yeah. I agree. She should get to kill people as a treat. Harley Quinn coded. Got it before. Ooh, place better on Saturn. Take this pattern floating away. Ooh, saving the taking. I only say. She had so much anger because a man once insert anything to her. I'm in your walls. And I feel like that those are like cool stories every once in a while. Cause not every like evil guy story is um like he's not immediately tragic. Got to be more, got to be more. This paradigm, intrusive thoughts, they paralyze. Once every 100 years, maybe. Because they're still men-centric, because a man still helps them. And like, oh, cool. Yeah. Girl movie now. Girl movie when? Girl movie now. Worth saving. It's all for the taking. I always say, I'll be better on Saturn. None of this matters. Dreaming of Saturn. Ooh, 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 ooh. Might watch the Maleficent movie just to feel something. I remember really liking the original one in theaters. Me too, yeah. Exactly. It was very good. Yeah. The second movie was not very good. They were like, and you know what I'm about to say. Because I fucking mention it every time I talk about the movie. But they were like, let's change her outfit again. It's like, okay, man, we hear ya. She changes outfits. She has clothes. Yes, Angelina Jolie is so true. Like, fucking slow down, man. She has so many like, that was perfect. Man did something, but roar! No man needs anything else. Just go. So true. She had so many outfits, and sure they were cool, but like, let's tone it down. Especially because she wasn't in the movie all that much. Like, despite being the title, she did not get up to much in the second movie. We're listening to Lovers Rock in a bedroom. Didn't know. Which was a little weird. But whatever, man. Sure, do whatever. Fuck, do whatever you want. I don't see if I care. And the record skips. Flip it over. And sit a little closer. If you're too drunk to drive, the music is right. Just for the night and she because love can burn like a cigarette. It leaves you alone with nothing. It leave you alone with nothing. Wanted to kiss you. Do 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 do. can burn like a cigarette. Leave you alone with nothing. Leave you alone with nothing. Jesus Christ. Don't worry about it. It's none of your business. Thinking about how I accidentally ratted out my mom yesterday. I was like, yeah, she doesn't like living here. And my grandparents were like, what the fuck? Not my fault. Didn't realize it was a secret. Didn't realize they'd freak the fuck out about it. Because she keeps talking to me about how she doesn't like the floor plan in the house. Because apparently there was more than one floor plan option. She's like, oh, Windows. Yeah, exactly. I don't think she gives that big of a fuck about it. Which is the funniest part. But, yeah, she keeps talking to me about how, like, there was more than one floor plan. And we picked the smaller floor plan. And she was like, yeah, eventually we could have put a room down in the unfinished basement, but we still would have had 2 extra floors. So there would have been like 4 bedrooms or some shit. I don't remember. It doesn't really matter. But I was like, I'd love to live in the basement. She was like, yeah, since you're so loud and annoying during stream, you would have been the one to go downstairs. She didn't say it like that, but that was the vibe I was getting. And it makes me resent my father for not being willing to pay an extra $10,000 for a psychotic amount of room in comparison to the room we have now. Cuz then I could have been in the dungeon of the house. But whatever, it's fine. I'm not upset. Fly. You don't understand. Fly. Our next assignment in color drawing media is human versus nature. And I cannot stress to you enough how little I am interested in that fucking topic. And it's the last assignment. I. Ugh. Because, like, in my creative writing class or whatever, the poet laureate was like, I love nature. And it was like, I'm starting to think that I don't. At least not art about nature. It's because it's just like, oh, cool. Um, cool. Can't wait to, um, do, um, can't wait to hear about a tree or whatever. I just don't care. Like, I like nature and everything. I just don't, I'm not particularly inspired by it, let's say. Like, I'm definitely more of a, Uh um human connection, human relationships kind of guy. Like that's what I enjoy. That is what I am personally inspired by. And you'll note that that's not trees. Like animals are cool, but like that's a different ball game than a rock someplace. I don't care about rocks. I mean, hold on. I do care about rocks. It's all the other nature shit that I don't give a fuck about. I actually love rocks. I'm a rock fan, you could say. Wanna rock with you. I'm just being honest. Know that love survives. Can rock forever. I wanna groove with you. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. I wanna groove. Rock you in today. Oh fuck, I forgot to add blue over here. It's alright, I'll do it now. There. Oh, what the hell? I dropped in it. Broke. That's fine. Okay, I think I'm done. What do you think? Sorry you can't see the whole thing all at once. It's kind of fucked up of me. That's probably the closest you're gonna get. Froggy. What? The underneath is so bad. Really got in there. And there's still piles on my desk. Every time I lift my hand, it gets worse. Froggy. Well. Cool. Um. Stressed out, stressed out. Okay, I guess I'm gonna go wash my hand. LMAO. Probably wipe down my desk a little bit. Um, and then I actually don't know what we're gonna do. Um, if this feels like a weird time to start something. else, like a new activity. Go to bed. Oh, so true. I forgot I was tired. I was having such a good time. I was like, yippee, froggy. That I just didn't give a fuck about how sleepy I was. Frog. So true. Thanks for noticing. Um okay, yeah, you know what? That makes sense. Well, do I have wipes around here? They're a little far away. Okay, well, hold on, let me see. I'm at a bit of a to do it with my left hand. That's so fucked. Ooh, Scott's on still. I can tell him about the Final Fantasy billboard I saw. Okay, we'll raid Scott as a treat. He's on a lot longer than he is normally. Okay. I don't. No, that's fine. We won't worry about what week it is. Okay, we will go raid Scott. Thank you everyone for hanging out with me while I did Froggy. Tomorrow I can't stream because I have to go see a movie. I don't have to, but I want to, so I will. You're very welcome to stream. Sorry that there's not gonna be Yakuza. I am just as disappointed as you are. But we will push forward. So for now, we'll go hang out with Scott. Thank you everybody for hanging out with me. Godspeed out there. I love you.